UFC middleweight champion Dricus du Plessis was left crumpled against the fence after only knockout loss. Dricus du Plessis is known for having an iron chin. The UFC middleweight champion has never been knocked down during his tenure with MMA's premier promotion, despite being nailed flush by several big punchers including Derek Brunson and Robert Whittaker. However, he wasn't able to stand up to Roberto Soldic's power. In October 2018, 6 months prior, du Plessis had stopped Soldic in the second round x43 to win the Polish promotion's welterweight title, but when they ran it back 2 shows later in London, Soldic returned the favor. Midway through the third round, du Plessis was decked by an overhand right, and then swarmed on by the Bosnian banger, a vicious knee followed by a crisp left hook left. Du Plessis crumpled against the cage as the referee stepped in and waved off the fight. Du Plessis campaigned for a rubber match with Soldic to no avail in the years that followed, before eventually joining the UFC in 2020. He would go on to record 6 straight wins with the company en route to beating Sean Strickland to become UFC middleweight champion via split decision. Du Plessis is now set to defend it for the first time against fierce rival Israel Adesanya at UFC 305 this weekend. The pair have been on a collision course for years, having gone head-to-head in a racially charged confrontation at UFC 290 in July 2023. Both men were expected to headline UFC 293 in Sydney last year, but du Plessis refused the fight. Fuming at du Plessis' rejection, Adesanya launched into an X-rated rant on social media. Du Plessis said, "Oh, all he had to do is put some gloves on. I was ready to go again." "No, you weren't. You're a B. That's why you're not taking this fight." Now, they will finally get to settle their differences at the RAC Arena in Perth, Australia, while du Plessis is gearing up to defend his UFC belt in a blockbuster main event. Soldic is fighting in ONE FC, where it hasn't exactly been going to plan for the 29-year-old. His debut in December 2022 against Murad Ramazanov was declared a no contest after Soldic was rendered unable to continue due to an accidental knee to the groin. Meanwhile, he was caught by Sebastian Kadestam in May last year and hasn't fought since. Du Plessis is preparing for the fight using some bizarre methods. Video emerged of his coach using a taser during training. Speaking of his coach, he said, "Not only has Moran Visser helped me evolve and polish me as a fighter, without him, I wouldn't be here."